Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome back. I am so excited to be here with you all. It has been a minute, or at least definitely felt like one, as we're in such massive times of shift right now, both within and without, individually and collectively. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Marissa Indigo, and I am the founding director of Divine DNA Blueprint Mystery School. We are going to be diving into the Libra Eclipse energies coming up on Monday, March 25th. It is a very exciting time of internal renovation, and right now, just coming out of that Aries equinox energy, wow, really going deeply into reestablishing a new foundation, a new sense of self, really a lot of deep integration with our I am presence or higher power or soul embodiment, however you want to phrase it. We are learning how to flow with these new levels of our own consciousness, intentionality, heart presence, all being here in the mix in every moment. And it's getting pretty interesting living the multidimensional experience with the best amount of conscious presence that we can in every moment. So thank you for being here with me. Before we get into the details of this eclipse and some information to support you, I want to just share some updates. So we're having a lot of timeline shifts in general, and this is true for myself as well. I'm just coming out of a huge internal process yet again, coming back online. And with this, I'm actually seeing, okay, we're going to have some timeline changes now that are going to actually be affecting the rest of the year with regards to my ability to plan too far ahead. Where am I going with this? Well, this year, I'm so excited. It's the first year that I'm offering sacred retreats. These are grid worker, light body activating, crystalline grid connecting retreats of so much delight and magic on a couple different sacred sites on Gaia. And we have one coming up right around my birthday. I'm excited to celebrate the rebirth of our inner Starchild and a lot of beautiful connections with Gaia and Divine Mother in Sedona, Arizona. And so that is April 26th through the 28th. We were hoping to also have retreats coming up in an Emerald Ray connection retreat in June here in my home state of Washington, July in Mount Shasta. But right now I can't really go any further out than a month because we are looking at moving. I know I've been talking for some time about looking for a place further outside of the densification of the city. And so for about 3 years, we've been preparing for this, and that timeline has come in. So we're actually putting our home on the market and getting ready for that next chapter. So because of that now, it's impacted my ability to plan too far in advance. We still have a few spots for this Sedona retreat. It's an incredible price for this entire experience, and it includes a really awesome Crystalline Insider's Guidebook that I've created, a grid worker's guidebook on how to go even deeper with all the different vortices and even more to do in the area outside of the activations that we're going to be doing. And I'm co-hosting this with my beautiful soul sister Marixa Hathor. So if you're feeling the call to Sedona and to come and connect and to gather together as light workers, as grid workers, check out the information below, and you're always welcome to reach out directly to me via email with any questions. The other quick update is I want to share that with the solar influx, we're in solar cycle 25, and it is now beginning to ramp up since the end of last year. And it's going to continue to ramp up through 2024, really starting to peak in intensity in 2025 and into 2026. So I have multiple mastery courses on my mystery school site that are a combination of my own experience, channeled wisdom gifted from interdimensionals like the solar Rishi, Gaia herself, Solaris, the sun, a lot of amazing solar beings, and I'm actually making them 50% off because it's time for us to really start to prepare ourselves, if we haven't already, for the rigors of the physical aspects of this ascension process. There's a blend, like I like to do, of my own experience, my own channeled receiving of wonderful information to support all of us through these processes, and extensive scientific research on space weather and the solar winds and what is going on. So it's a wonderful way to start to connect as more of a broad weather pattern, not just the weather on the planet itself, but actually expanding to see where the weather is actually coming from, which is deep space, and a lot of the radiation and fluctuations that are coming coming from Solaris, from the sun itself. So it's a wonderful opportunity to expand your wisdom as a galactic citizen and really start to get into space weather, learning about the aurora borealis, what affects that, how can I connect to it. We have some wonderful activations to really start to embrace more of this galactic cosmic beingness of ourself. And so much wisdom came through to support us through the rigors of the physical ascension process with the Council of Solar Rishi. And then I also have another course that is Remembering Solaria. And that is actually assisting us to go within and activate the solar codons within our own DNA to go to the next level. So the Council of the Solar Rishi course is more about the physical aspects of this and what's happening with our nervous system and all of the different things that are going on with the neurochemicals and how we actually respond psychologically and somatically to all of this solar energy. And so it's more physical and psychological, kind of more shamanic. Okay, let's get ready. We're getting ready for this amazing process and how to do this with consciousness, as well as some wonderful energy work. The next level is Remembering Solaria, which is all about now activating those DNA codons that are already within. It's just remembering them, connecting to them. And I'm sharing what I've received from the cosmic solar Christed energies for my own work, as well as, when I'm in the oracle state. And doing a ton of research to show not only are we made for this, as the Solar Rishi have shared, for this solar transition, becoming a solar being here on a crystalline planet, with the rigors of the physical ascension process, right? Which is much more of a supernatural experience, truly, a very phenomenal experience for us to have this light body activation in such a physicalized way. This is amazing. But there's actually data in the tree rings, there's carbon dating. We're looking at cultures throughout the world, from the Vedic cultures of ancient India, ancient Egypt, the Mayan. I mean, there are so many cultures in ancient days that shared the wisdom of the physical ascension process going on with the solar cycle and how they are interwoven. So those are two amazing mastery courses that I have put together. They each have corresponding ebooks and a ton of awesome activations and information, as well as the PowerPoint presentation. So I like to present a really comprehensive, in-depth understanding for you to have fun, to feel empowered. There's also the scientific data behind all of this and the historical research to back up what I receive in the oracle state. All of that is 50% off using coupon code SOLAR24 for the entire year. All right, so now that we have done all of those exhaustive announcements and shameless self-promotion, let's get into the eclipse energy. So Monday, March 25th, we have a full moon lunar eclipse at 5 degrees of Libra. Lunar eclipses are very powerful, and they're more about the internal worlds. We're blessed in a way that it's going to be a lot less of an intensity than the solar one to come in April in a few weeks. The lunar is all about working more deeply with the subconscious, different programs that we're seeing, and this Libra at the 5 degrees is actually hitting on our south node, meaning that we are working through a lot of past life karma right now. And it's huge. When we're looking at the first 10 degrees of a sign, so from 0 to 9, that's called a decan, and there are 3 decans, or basically roughly 30 days in a month, right? As you progress from 0 when you first enter into the sign, which is what the equinox was. It was at 0 degrees of Aries. Every day we go up a degree point. The first 10 degrees from 0 to 9 are about the inner personal world. So we're working very deeply with inner child stuff, looking at a lot of the imprinting that we received of belief systems, or BS, right? From our family, our ancestry, different adults and perceived authority figures like teachers, people that we met as we were growing up that really left an impression on us. So there's a very powerful opportunity for us to look at dysfunction in relationships, and also completely reviving what it means to be a conscious divine human being with regards to the fact that we are relational in nature. We have a relation, a conscious relationship, not just with other beings, but time, energy, emotion, food, I mean, you name it, right? Because we came here to have this amazing conscious experience in a physical world, and it's huge. So many of us have been witnessing judgment come up, a lot of self-judgment, a lot of imbalance. You want to think about the scales of Libra and being in the center, the middle way. So we're not going to either extreme of being too much about ourselves, too much about the other. It's such an important time to really see, like, wow, am I giving myself as much as I'm giving others? And so for me, I have my south node in Libra and my north node in Aries. And so this has been hitting me really hard. And it can be very confrontational to see where we have deeper layers of dysfunction and distortion, where maybe we make others more important than ourselves, even to the detriment of our health or our mental well-being. So it's quite serious, Sirius. And it's an important time to really go within, honor yourself, use that balancing action from the equinox, and really look at your life. And there's a stripping away of the smaller personality here, as it's becoming more and more evident where there is the need for what we would say a strategic and precise psychic surgery with this eclipse. Let it support you to trim away that which doesn't serve you, right? The habits, any of the codependency, lack of boundaries, putting everyone before yourself. If you're a parent, it's very easy to do this. Women, it's very easy to do this. People pleasing. There are so many different themes here where there could be an imbalance. And so it's all about honoring the most profound and radical self-love and really allowing yourself to honor that in each day with your daily commitments. So for me, my universe has said, you are always about the other to your own self-detriment. So now, for just a way to try to get an idea of how to do this and how much is required, you need to look at it as 3/4 of your day is for you and your mental health and your physical well-being and your energetic frequency to get yourself aligned with your highest. And then the other quarter of the day is for your service work and others and family and so on. Because they were showing me how imbalanced. I was basically maybe giving myself 2%. And this has been an autopilot, unconscious function that I'm seeing deeper and deeper layers of, right, as I grow older since childhood, right? So there's a lot to be seen here. And so self-sacrifice, self-judgment, some of us are just seeing ourselves judge everything that we're doing, or maybe we're taking it out and we're judging others and what they're doing so that we're not looking within, even though it's all a mirror. There's also a really sacred relating component to this with regards to relationships. So whether those are, romantic, platonic, business partnerships, friendships, and so on, everyone you meet is your mirror. Everything you see is your mirror. It is assisting you to see something within that's hard to see. That's the divine design, the grand divine design of the universe. It is all here for you. So it is such an important time right now to look at our thoughts, beliefs, habits, feelings, attachments to belief systems, relationships of all kind, any of the things that you have in your life that are no longer 100% aligned. You're being asked to reassess all of this. How can you continue on with this, or should you even continue? Where do you need to let go completely? Where can the energy be reformed? Where is it a dead end? Where can you establish more of a boundary? So I have had to say to people, hey, you know what? I'm offering way too much energy through social networking and I need to pull back. And how about we have a weekly check-in? And then with my business partnerships, how about we check in twice a week? And then the rest of the days, I'm guided to be in silence during the day to do my inner work and my processing and my aligning, and also receiving transmissions to share with you all. And so I have had to tell people, you know what? I'm being shown the hammer is coming down, telling me that I need to be much more discerning with my energy. And I love to be social and have fun and connect, but I need to tighten that up a little bit in order to become even more efficient and to give more energy also to myself and my body, because our bodies are going through so much. These are such rigorous experiences for us that we have to have the energy to give to ourselves, to repair, to do all of these things that are happening at these microscopic levels with our DNA. Even having the energy to prepare yourself a nutritious and delicious meal, right? So self-care takes a lot of energy. And so we are being shown where, okay, you're all going to the next level. And if you don't take care of yourself and your body, you won't be able to continue. So, it's getting serious. However, none of it in a way that is more than we can handle, right? We're always given what we need at the time. It's also very important that we are really taking ourselves to the next level and raising the bar in our expectations of what life ought to be for ourselves and others. With this eclipse, there's the opportunity to completely cut away, trim away, slam the door shut on a lot of the old paradigm programming with regards to lack and abundance. And with this, we were being shown, any of us that are struggling with abundance, it's because no one ever taught us that we need to invest more in ourselves, invest more love. First of all, invest more energy, more presence, more of a nurturing and a caring. And in this presence, asking, hey, what do you need right now? Oh, I just, I would like 5 more minutes in bed. I'm just so comfortable here and I'm not ready to get up and do coffee. Okay. checking in with your inner child. Are you having play? Are you entertaining sacred play? That's a big one for me in this life because I didn't really have a super playful childhood. And even in my chart, there are a lot of things where it's like, oh yeah, playing is not productive, and so being a workhorse, but we have to balance the work and the play. Work hard, play hard, work smarter, not harder. So there are a lot of different ways for us to begin to kind of go through an unveiling of the next layers of what is possible for us. Not only that, but a release of suffering, a release of the program that, oh, well, pain is gain, right? You've got to compromise and suffer to get what you want. And it's like, no, those are all old paradigm slave matrix programs. So it's time to just abandon those, cut them away, because they are BS belief systems. They're not organic. They're not in divine law flow with the abundance of creation. Here are some wonderful potential action steps for you to continue on with these energies. You know me, I'm big on ritual. I highly recommend ritual. I will include a link. You can sign up for free to learn on my mystery school site how to do a burn ritual. There's also candle ritual where you can light a candle, invoke the sacred fire, the fire elemental, to assist with clearing away negativity and blessing your life, your mindset, and your actions. Be sure that you are doing a holistic 4-step check-in process every day. It's really hard to remember everything every day now because every day can feel like an entirely new lifetime and you feel like you're floating. And so it really helps to write these things down so you have a focus of every day you do this to start your day and to align. And so it's really important to check in every morning on your emotional, mental, physical, and energetic body states to address your needs and to be able to unify all aspects of your being. You deserve to come in to your day and to share with everybody your highest, most cohesive, integrated light. And it takes a minute to build that, which you do for yourself. We want to flip negative thinking to positive thinking. Allow evidence of positive outcomes to manifest. One of the mantras that was coming through from Source, we're hiking the other day and they're saying, flip it. Flip it. They kept saying it over and over again. Flip that mindset. They said, drop that like a hot potato and flip it. It's like, okay, so you want to flip and go into the opposite. Whenever you're seeing negativity come up, say, oh, thank you so much. That was true in the past, but that was then, and I'm now, and I'm different now, right? Everything is different now. Engage in your inner child work and the root chakra healing to address any fears and to soothe any emotions that are coming up right now. Trust in the universe and divine guidance, affirming that you are supported, and allow yourself to expand your faith in the face of rapid energetic changes. Spend intimate time within yourself to work through the incubation phases. Gently crack open the shell of our current selves to prepare for emergence. Nurture and support yourself with the Divine Mother energies. So Divine Mother is all about that mothering. Then you bring in the Divine Father to do the action steps and to build the structures, to put the structures in place, to flow, right? You want to have the structures in place to flow. So it's a combination of both the Divine Mother and Divine Father energies. Working from the inside out, allowing your internal work to mold the external realities and actions, and embracing the shifts in relationships and lifestyle as we redefine and simplify our essence. So thank you so much for being here at these momentous times of shift and for tuning in. And if you feel curious or interested for any deeper levels of applying these light codes, there's a lot of support for you here in the description box. All kinds of wonderful things. We've got the retreat coming up in Sedona in the end of April. We've got the Everything is Sacred private community for a really good deal on Mighty Networks. It's myself and a bunch of other wonderful way showers. And I have gifts here and courses and all kinds of inspiration for you. I'm going to actually leave you with this beautiful activation transmission that came through from Neptune with how to build and really template now our next levels of divinity and living these magical divine realities. So we leave all of this information, let it gestate within your being, just put it all down and enjoy listening to this channeled transmission with relaxing, soothing ocean waves. It's very important because Aries rules the head, and Aries is a fire sign, and Libra, where this eclipse is an air sign, and those are both very etheric elements. And so you want to make sure you're bringing in the waters to work with your emotional state and with Divine Mother. And you're also bringing in that earth quality to make sure that you're in your body and that you're running this energy through your entire body so that you're more centered in the heart and in the solar plexus and in the lower chakras as well. So you want to be fully here now, fully embodied now. This beautiful Neptunian waters activation will assist you in coming into that flow state as well. Thank you so much for all of your love and beautiful energy, and just wishing you the most beautiful experience with all of this. This is such a powerful time for us. We are transforming, and it's really awesome. And it's awesome to see everybody. So thank you, and I will see you soon for the next transmission. Namaste. Absolutely beautiful heavenly energies today. We have a very special Sun conjunct Neptune today. The Sun, the soul, our unique soul spark, the individuation of the divine source that we are. The Sun. We are each a sun. Conjuncting, dancing with Neptune. God consciousness, higher dimensions, the lucid realities, the dream worlds, the divine dream of the higher octave, a higher octave of the Venusian templates as well, connecting to our inner mystic, God, Goddess, creator being, artist, and muse. As I started to awaken today and chose to sleep in more and to stay with this feeling in bed, I had the most beautiful energy. Just this feeling of joy in heaven and beauty and magic. These divine sensations raining down. And a way to describe it is like a really snuggly pillow or a blanket that feels so good and just feels yummy. On a sensory level, a feeling of yumminess and fulfillment and joy, sustenance, blessing, divine love, divine love, divine love. Tapping into the divine love. Breathing in and breathing out in this ocean of holy love. Calling forth the divine blessings, the divine dispensation, and divine inheritance. Action steps. Maybe it is the day to buy a lotto ticket. Tune into what kind if you're feeling that, and where to go to get it. Ask to be shown. As we were lying in bed with our eyes closed, seeing the 777 like a tattoo on the skin. 777. 7 is the frequencies of Pisces and Neptune, the divine mystic, the shaman, the oracle, the wizard, the priestess, the star being. In the inner void within the deep mind of God, the frequency of access that we each hold in the serene stillness, the inner oceanic peace, we are able to hear the music of the spheres, to receive divine guidance, blessings, wisdom, inspiration, perhaps the next inspired action to take to manifest our dreams, the invitation to activate your inner mer person today. We are definitely a mermaid. Today, to be with the water in any form will be very powerful to assist you to access deeper realms of psychic ability, welcoming in the psychic gifts to begin to strengthen even more in this age of Aquarius. Seeing your golden solar halo antenna beaming, receiving, transmitting, constantly receiving information. You can tell when you start to feel overwhelmed that you have been unconsciously receiving a lot of information, and it's time to stop and to be with it, to listen, to receive. Giving so much thanks for this heavenly energy, for often we do not wake up with this energy naturally. We have to cultivate this frequency of being. So to wake up with it naturally is so wonderful and such a divine gift, and truly just feels so heavenly. Inviting you to take in beauty today, to repeat the Om mantra, which actually has 4 parts. the A, the U, the M, and the silence of creation. 4 parts of creation. The A, the U, the M, and the silence. So toning, mantra, a quiet, slow, peaceful mind today. Not a lot of hustle, not a lot of busyness, unless you were called to do so after. But the invitation is to touch deeply the golden sands at the bottom of this beautiful ocean of holy love that we are actually always swimming in, but cannot always easily access without a lot of work and a lot of clearing and a lot of aligning to get there. It is our nature. We welcome you to enjoy your divine nature, to smile to yourself, put your hands on your heart, give thanks for your beautiful life. Welcome in and ask for divine blessings to come your way for any action steps. Perhaps it is just feeling this powerful appreciation, the highest frequency that we can access, pure appreciation, and beaming that to all of your cells, almost 37 trillion cells within your physicality, beaming like buttercup flower, satellite dishes, chalices, receptacles of divine energy, drinking in this solar plasma, this golden crystalline solar plasma, coming through, raining down from above as we prepare, and we are in, formally now, the equinox gate. Thank you so much. Sending you all my love, and please be sure to check the description box for all the amazing opportunities that we have going on to gather, to learn and to grow and to invest in our souls. This is Marissa Indigo of Divine DNA Blueprint Mystery School, signing off and wishing you an amazing, abundant, miraculous, joyous, mystical day.